Hey everybody, I'm Jason Gillett down here at Grand Prairie Nissan, and behind me is a brand new 2018 Nissan Murano. Now I had the pleasure of spending the weekend with this beautiful machine, and when I got into work today I said, man, I gotta show this car to everybody because I forgot how amazing it was. Let me show you some of the features and benefits this thing has, and let me explain to you why I love it so much. So first of all, this is the SL model. So that's a mid-grade, pretty loaded up model. You can go up to the Platinum if you want a couple more things. You can go down to the SV and still get a really nice vehicle, but this SL is one of my favorites, and I'm going to show you why. So first of all, right underneath the hood and all the Muranos, you get this beautiful 3.5 liter engine, lots of power, really smooth, and really economical. And they're amazing on fuel. If you're doing any highway trips, running around, that kind of thing, not going to break the bank in fuel mileage, and you still get all the power you need to pass or get through an intersection, whatever you have to do for that stuff. Then what I like is in the SL, you get these slick headlights. So you got an LED strip that really makes you visible and looks really cool to the other drivers on the road. Plus, you get an HID headlight, so you got lots of light. We get lots of darkness in the winter in Upper Canada here, and it's really nice to be able to see wildlife or anything else on the road. I was driving this out to my brother's place, just a little bit out of town on the weekend, and I really liked that I was able to see any wildlife. A little fox darted across the road, bam, I could see that. I didn't have to worry about hitting something because I couldn't see, which is a big deal to me. Then the other thing I like is right up front you have intelligent cruise control. So the cruise control on this vehicle, when you set it, you'll actually follow the vehicle in front of you. That means that if I'm doing 110 kilometers an hour and the guy in front of me can't decide how fast he wants to go, he's doing 109, he's doing 110, he's doing 112, I'll just slow down automatically and then speed back up to my set cruise, and I don't have to worry about constantly adjusting it. I love that feature. Then, come around the side here, this actually comes with a really good M&S all-season tire. I was able to get good stability in the snow. You can see that all around me for the whole weekend. Now you can change out to a winter tire if you want. These tires are actually really decent right off the go. And I really like the wheels. You got aluminum alloy 18s on this, so it doesn't make the tire size expensive to change out. And they've got Nissan's Easy Fill tire alert system. What does that mean? That means if the tire goes low on air, all you gotta do is put the air to it. When it gets to the right pressure, the horn honks. Perfect, never need a tire gauge again. Then the other thing I like is you see this black cladding they've done. Goes on the bottom and around the wheel wells. Well, we got a lot of gravel and stuff on the roads. That way it doesn't mar up your paint. You get a little bit of this gravel kicking up, it just hits the black plastic instead of hitting your paint. Smart. Come alongside here, you can see these are a power heated mirror. They've got the turn signal right inside of them. And in the SL model, you get a video camera. You have a video camera under both mirrors as well as the front and the back. I'll show you that when we go inside, but it really makes parking a breeze. Then along the side here, so you get a little bit of chrome touch, just makes it look nice and classy, but you also have Nissan's easy entry system. So I can just press this, it's gonna lock, press it again, keys in my pocket, unlocks. That's awesome. Now the key is nice and it does have the lock and unlock, and it has remote start built right in. Cold Canadian weather, love the remote start. Come to the rear of the vehicle. So I'll show you right in the very back here, it's super stylish. The Murano means blown glass. It's from an island in Italy that blows glass and makes awesome structures. If you've ever been to Bellagio, seen the ceiling up top, you see those beautiful blown glass flowers. That's why this vehicle looks beautiful. It's just like those sculpted blown glass flowers. In the back here, you have dual exhaust, keeps it looking really sporty. And then we've got a power lift gate. Now I can actually do that with my foot if I want, or we can just hit the button on here if we want. You come in the back, it's a nice big hatch. They give you some extras. In this one we've got some accessories on it. We've got a rear trunk liner here for the hatch, as well as we've got a cargo hider, so we can pull this back and nobody can see inside if they're looking in your windows, seeing if you've got any presents or anything. You can take that out if you want. And then the seats actually can fold down, and you can even pull a thing from back here to fold those seats down. So I know you can't really see inside of that well, so come along the side here. I pulled that. Now my seat's flat. If I got a bigger object from Costco or something like that, no problem. We can throw that in, big box, anything we need to. Put that back up. The back seats have lots of room and they're heated in the SL model. So whoever's in the back here stays nice and toasty warm. There's also a USB connection between the back seats. So if you got kids back there who want to charge their iPad, their phone, anything like that, they can. Or they can even play music just by plugging in from that too, which is great. Come inside the front here and I'll show you some more options inside this. All right, so now we're inside this beautiful Murano. I love how whisper quiet the interior is on this thing. I'm gonna hit this start button right here. It's gonna start up nicely. Don't have to worry about putting a key inside or anything else like that, which works awesome. Let's go through a couple of the really cool features in here. So the first thing I want to talk about, some safety systems. So this has a blind spot monitoring system. That means right here there's a little light, and if anything gets in my blind spot, that's going to light up and let me know. Now I really like it on this vehicle. Lots of vehicles have different systems and setups, but this one they put inside. Some of them are on the mirror, which is okay, but if the mirror gets dirty, then you can't see that little thing light up. These ones are inside and seem to grab my attention a little more while I'm driving. I like it. Then let's come to the middle here. So we've got a nice leather wrapped steering wheel, and it's heated. I press a little heat button over to my left here. Bam, this heats up nice. It's like a warm cup of Tim Hortons coffee first thing in the morning. The other nice thing about the steering wheel, it's totally adjustable. It goes in and out and up and down. Allows me to set my position really nicely. Now let's talk about this seat for a second. It's a zero gravity seat. So NASA made a long-term space study for astronauts so that they don't get as fatigued when they're traveling, put certain pressure points on their back and make them sit in certain positions. They took that study and they built this beautiful seat and called it a zero gravity seat. Now the seat is not only great for, you know, anti-fatigue and hitting the right pressure points on you, it's ultra comfortable. My wife was in this vehicle, she couldn't believe how comfortable these seats are. And the heat system is a really intelligent heat system. It starts at your butt and then it works up your lower back and into your thighs. It's an amazing seat. The heating is awesome, and just the comfort of it, the support, and like I said, the anti-fatigue properties make it probably one of the best seats money can buy. The add to that on the SL, it's a memory seat. So I can set the positioning for myself or another driver. We can get in and out and everything goes to where we need to. You can even set it up with the key. So if I have my key and I hit unlock, it goes to my position. My wife has her key, hits unlock, goes to her position. No more fighting over that, which is great. I'm going to take you through the middle here. We've got this information system that gives you a whole bunch of different readouts, and I really like it. The first thing I love is that digital speedometer. So you can set, you've got analog speedometer, digital speedometer, and then you can go through and get a bunch of other readouts like fuel economy, driving reports, you know, what your driving aids are doing, anything else on the vehicle. It's just a really smooth interface and I love how it looks. Coming along the side here, so you got this great big touch screen. And this thing's going to give you all kinds of information. Navigation is standard on this vehicle, so we can just hit this, go to where we want to go for navigation, or just pull up the map. The audio system, so we have full Bluetooth streaming. We've got USB plugins, and you've even got Apple CarPlay, so you can connect your Apple device and bring up the music really fast through that, which is great. The other nice thing I like is that it's got a Bose stereo system. Nice, crisp sound, amplified speakers, little subwoofer in the back. You don't have to go modify the stereo system to have something that sounds nice. Now I was telling you about that all-around camera system a little bit outside. So if we touch this button right here, it's going to show you all around the vehicle and a camera right in front there too. If I move the wheel, those lines are going to move and it's going to show me where I'm about to park. I love that feature. If there's a curb or something in front of me, I know where I'm going to get it to it. I'm not going to run anything over, kid's bike or anything else. Just super safe. Works great. The interface on this is really slick too. Some of them are super laggy. Not this one. Works just like your touch screen on your phone. I can just swipe over. Everything works awesome. Then we come down here, dual climate control. Again, we don't have to have any arguments over who's hot and who's cold. I can set it to what I want to set it to, and then the person on the passenger side can set it to what they want to set it to, and we each can stay happy with our temperature zones. Coming down here, you can see we've got our auxiliary in. You might be wondering, well, why are you plugged in, Jason? Well, it's not just to charge my phone. Like I said, we got Apple CarPlay in this vehicle. If you don't know what Apple CarPlay is, it's like the greatest feature. When you plug in your Apple device, bam, this whole screen looks like your iPhone does. You've got all your text messages, your phone calls, even your GPS. You can even pick from Google Maps or iMaps just to come up. I love it. You've got to try that feature out. It works just amazing. Then if you come down here, see we've got our transmission. We got places to put things, big cubby for your phone, places for cups, and heated seats. Of course, who doesn't love the heated seats? Nice big center console. I'm just really super comfortable driving this vehicle. Actually, the ride on this thing is intense. I forgot how well the Murano rode, and we baked a 3-tier cake this weekend, big ass cake, and we had to transport it in this vehicle. And let me tell you, the roads in Grand Prairie aren't amazing, and the fact that we were able to drive where we needed to go while holding a big 3-tier cake and not wreck it says the ride on this thing is awesome. All right, back to the features. So we've got an electrochromatic mirror. So this mirror is going to dim automatically if somebody's got their brights coming in behind. It also has garage door openers so we can sync those. You know, a lot of people don't think that's a cool feature, but not having to worry about the batteries running out in your garage door opener, it's an awesome feature. And I can sync it to my friends or my brother's house, and then I can prank them all the time. No, you don't do that. But anyways, you can have 3 different synced up, so it's cool. We've got a sunglasses holder here. We've got all our lights and features here, and then a giant skylight. So the front portion of this will open, and then you can see tons of light in the back. And if it's getting too hot, you get those hot July days, you're like, man, I want to close the sunroof. No problem. Just press this, bam, we start closing that up. Works amazing. That's awesome. All right, well, that's a 2018 Murano. I just had to show that to you guys. You guys should definitely come check one out. They're a beautiful vehicle. Thanks a lot. I'm Jason Gillett. Have a great day.